Alright, ooh! Oh ho ho! The Kubarian Forerunners. They're a stagnant ascendancy, which means they're another of the fallen empires. They are enigmatic observers, and that means they are fanatic xenophiles. Ooh, well that's fun. Vish, how delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to have been proven wrong. This meeting is surely a blessing. You will come to see things in our way in the end. You walk an uneasy path of heresy, alien scum. No. We're happy to meet these guys. Where are they? Okay. Kubarian Forerunners. They are... Okay. The Babakian Sacrosanct League and the Provoglarians. There's nothing wrong with meeting those guys. They are people. We have been contacted by the Kubarian Forerunners. Stagnant Ascendancy, they are enigmatic observers. They are fanatic xenophiles. Greetings, Fish Kinah. As you no doubt know, we Kubarian are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We have studied your species and determined that the Vish Empire is unlikely to last more than a few centuries at best. I know. We've seen the Shroud sneak preview. To ensure the continuation of the Vish Kinah species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire part of your population as our endangered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that is perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry on their behalf. So what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? Now here's the thing. We're all psychic. We're all linked. If we send people over there, we can spy on them. We can have eyes and ears in this stagnant ascendancy. We can send a group of Vish Kinah who will be taken from our empire. The Kubarian Foreigners will be pleased and may show us favor in the future. We'll have a happiness penalty for 10 years. Vish Kinah belong in the Vish Kinah Empire, which is sort of the authoritarian option, which is odd because you'd think using your people as bargaining chips to pay off a powerful alien precursor would definitely count as maybe not slavery, but I guess we'll just take up. We'll send them our worst and dimmest. Borders open with the Kubari. The Kubarians are going to let us use their territory.
Complete.
I cleared that message just because those are never interesting, but this one is interesting. So the Kubarian Forerunners, if you look at the hyperlanes, these have turned from red to whatever this teal. We could go through their territory now. They like us well enough that they will let our primitive little boats through their territory. If you look at the spiritualists over here, every connection to their empire is red. We would start a war to go through there. So we have new best friends in the Fallen Empire community. The Naran Guardians has vanquished an ancient threat in the distant Chromagian system. That Wraith got so close to the Fallen Empire that they actually sent their fleet out to go destroy it. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. Can we see the fleet? Okay, so for reference, whoop, let's pause. Oh shoot, where'd they go? No. We're using you as an example, sir. Let's see if we can see them over here. We may have lost track of them. Oh, there we go. Our fleet's total looks like not quite 8,000 fleet power. This fleet here, 501,000 fleet power. So they are a little stronger than us. And whatever that was, that Wraith represented, way too strong for us, way too weak for them. These guys are... Let's see if I can get... They are a stagnant ascendancy, which means they're a fallen empire, but they're holy guardians. Fanatic spiritualists. They're just guarding holy places. Is this the system with the... Oops, out the map. This isn't even the one. This is actually the system with the other Gaia world over in it. I thought they might have been defending the Gaia world, which is kind of their thing. They defended Gaia worlds as spiritual places, and we are like in no danger from them whatsoever as long as we don't try to settle a Gaia world that they're protecting. They are like, yeah, you guys are like a little version of us. We remember being like you. It's in our history books. So we are what they approve of most. We are fanatic spiritualists. We're a little bit xenophilic.
Construction complete.
They're like, yeah, we wish more aliens were like you guys. And I don't know if they did that as a favor to us or they just kind of saw that as a threat. I guess it was in the system adjacent to theirs, so. Time to be disappointed by the Shroud again. Let's go get Shroudy. Voices of the Fallen. We are looking down upon our galaxy from far above, at a distance of what must be hundreds of thousands of light years. Without warning, the psionic current plunges us down toward the myriad of stars at an incredible speed, into the region of space belonging to one of the fallen empires. Ooh! The Naran Guardians. Stars swish by, then planets, until the vision finally settles on a Nahar city. Incredible spires rise toward the sky, aided by anti-grav technology, generations ahead of our own. The current takes us into such a spire, through wall after wall until we reach a large meeting room of sorts. It is occupied by two Narians, floating comfortably in zero-gravity chairs while conversing with each other in soft voices. They're oblivious to our presence. We can reach into their minds and search of secrets, medium probability of success, or we can exit the Shroud. And if successful, well, truly, who knows? These guys know. These guys know, and we would like to know too. Woohoo! Hey! I am disappointed in their lack of disappointment. The Narians are clearly dignitaries of some kind, discussing matters of state slowly, surely. The vision encroaches upon them while their alien speech is gradually transformed into words that have meaning to us. Is a disgrace. Imagine if the younger races were even to suspect that we no longer fully understand our own technology. We must... The mind glow of the two Narians is overwhelming. Like a blossoming flower, their minds are open and laid bare. It would be so easy to reach in. Still think that punitive actions are uncalled for. They are young and careless, but so are we once upon a time. There is time for them to... There. The technological secrets plucked from the recesses of their mind as easily as one would copy a file from an unlocked computer. The Narians remain ignorant of the theft that has taken place within their very minds. Exit the Shroud. We will get the technology living metal. Okay.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Is badass. Alright. So, living metal unlocks resource harvesting living metal. Mining and processing the rare living metals is exceedingly difficult, but successful application of the mutable alloys yields incomparable advantages. Among them, I believe, is ships that self-repair. So if a ship survives a battle, it will just slowly T-1000 itself back into its proper shape. Awesome. Best thing I've gotten out of the Shroud in, well, since we turned our leader immortal and got all our leaders to live 50 years longer. Oh boy. The sleeper's awake. It began as a subtle shift in Kobarian behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient, ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We know that the Kobarian were preparing, recovering databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Kobarian space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Kobarian arbitrators are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dominant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in the playground or decrepit fools? Yeah, giants in the playground. These guys aren't going to be fucking around. They'll probably have a fleet power of around 500,000. That's what our nearest neighbors do. Good part is, if they win, they actually are still preserving some members of our species for posterity. So we got that going for us. Where are they? Kobarian Forerunners. Yeah. Can we actually see... These are the guys with the zoo, yes. Let's see. Can we see any of their systems? No, the preserve. No, we don't actually have any intel on their borders. At some point, though, we're going to start seeing these borders changing, I think. Because there's one power in the galaxy right now that is equipped to contest with them, and those are these guys over here who have not shown any signs of waking up yet. Not that they won't,